And hello YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, and once again bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new Disney Pixar film, Turning Red. Turning Red is a story about a young girl who was 13 named Ming Mei, who, typical average girl, she has friends, she gets good grades, she lives in Toronto, which is Canada, which is kind of cool, but she has that Chinese culture, which is kind of cool as well. So that's a very interesting setting. And her family has like this huge secret, pretty big. And when she discovers that about this secret, it kind of turns her world upside down when she finds out she can transform into a panda, a red panda to be exact. And especially whenever her emotions get out of control or she gets embarrassed or whatever case may be, she turns into this giant panda out of nowhere and she starts freaking out. And then she finds out it's because her family on her mother's side can all turn into pandas. Like, apparently there was a queen who wanted to protect her village. She called on the powers of the panda, and they were like the protectors of the families and all that. So it really became a tradition. All the women of her family became red pandas, and were passed on to the next generation, So Ming Mei, she got it. She starts freaking out first, and then eventually she embraces who she is with this power, and it basically goes from there, where you see her dealing with this new gift, if you will. So was this movie good or was it bad? Well, it's Pixar, so of course this movie is good. I personally enjoyed this film. I thought this film did a really good job of just not only giving us the cool, moments where she can transform into the panda and be, funny with the panda stuff. I thought that worked. But it really showed us who Ming was as a character. We got to see her. She's a 13-year-old girl living in, I guess, in the 2000 era. And you can totally tell it's like 2000s. And we got to see cool moments with her friends. Her friends are awesome. I think all her friends were really cool, especially like each friend had their own, unique style. One was very moody and gothic. The other one was very hyper energetic, and the other one was kind of like the not the normal one, but more like the plain one. The only thing she had was just braces, but she was like kind of like not the brains, but more like she was like the wisdom. While Ming Mei was like, yeah, she has to be perfect because of her mother, and her mother in this movie was a great example of a great character, because we get to see, we don't usually get to see this in Pixar films as much, or even in Disney films, where the mother is like the main focus and she's not an evil woman. Yeah, she has some moments where she wants to like be overprotective of her daughter, which every mother will want that for their child. We get to see that, but it goes deeper to that because it shows what the mother has to go through as her own self, discovery, because there's a scene in here in particular, I'm not going to spoil it, where you see the mother, she kind of goes over the top to, try to help her daughter, but in her daughter's eyes, it feels kind of like, oh my God, why are you doing this? Why are you embarrassing me kind of situation. She doesn't realize what she's doing, We kind of get to see that. And I thought they did a really good job of showing us that with that character. And I thought the mother character was pretty awesome. And then you see what happens to her near the end of the film. It's kind of like, okay, that makes sense now. Now it makes sense why she's like this, And then, of course, you got the father character, who's actually kind of cool. He wasn't in the movie as much, but, when he does pop in, I mean, you do see him in the movie. But his role as a father figure wasn't really in the picture as much. He was just in the background. But when the daughter has to deal with the power of the panda in a certain situation, the father shows up and gives his guidance and his 2 cents about what's actually happening, and it was really cool moment. So I thought that worked as well. The animation style was very cute. I thought I thought the animation style was great. Not super Pixar level, but it was still very colorful and very, unique for its own style. So I thought that worked really well. I mean, there's no big villain here, but except the fact that the villain of the movie, if you want to even call it that, is basically your inner self. So when you watch the film, you're realizing, like, yeah, I went through that, yeah, pretty much, same thing, yeah. I would feel the same way she does, kind of situation. So no big villain in this film, but I thought this film was very cute, very nice, and I enjoyed it. I think everybody who want to watch this film will enjoy it. My only negative is the fact about this film, which is the fact that I kind of wish this movie would explain the there's a ritual involved with the panda. I'm not gonna explain what it does, but I kind of wish the situation with the pandas, or the panda, sorry, would it be explained a little bit better. But other than that, I thought the film really worked. My only other negative, I do wish this was in theaters. I think this movie would have made a lot of good money in theaters, but it's on Disney Plus, and they took it out because I was looking forward to seeing it today, since it's Friday, going to a movie theater, watching this on the big screen, because honestly, the colors would have really popped in the big screen instead of watching it in television. But still, I still enjoyed it. I still thought it was a very cute little film. But yeah, I mean, it's not going to be my most memorable Pixar films of all of them, but, it's a fun little film. I enjoyed it. I liked it. I will watch it again. If anybody wanted to watch it, I will watch it again. I mean, it doesn't have the same, I guess, watchability, say, as like an Encanto or Coco or Toy Story, but it's fun. It's a fun little film. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of laughs with it. I will watch it again. And if anybody wants to watch it with me, I would watch it with them. So, it's one of those films. So, give it a shot. If you like it, cool. If you don't, that's cool too. Don't worry about it. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the new Pixar film, Red Panda. Did you guys watch it? Not watch it? You guys going to skip it? Did you guys forget if it's coming out at Disney Plus instead of theaters? And don't worry, you don't have to pay a fee. Thank goodness for that. Nope, I don't think Disney's doing that anymore. I think it's just straight on. If you own Disney Plus, just go watch it there. It's there. And you don't have to pay an extra $30 fee, whatever the heck it was. Whatever it was when during the pandemic. So you don't have to worry about that. You can just go watch it and try to enjoy it. See what you think about it. And leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much and have a good day.